Good, good. Flash it up, Eddie. Good, good. Swing it back. Flash it up. Excellent, excellent. Flash it up. Good. Stop. That's very good. All right. This is to demonstrate defensive footwork on the post player. So with the ball up high, we are in this position. If the ball goes wing, one step and we're fronting. If he takes it down to the baseline on the dribble, we're overplaying on the wing side. All right? And if the ball gets swung up top and across, now you've got to beat him over so he can't get the ball at the low post on the opposite side of the floor. Good, good, good. Take it over. Coming back. Front him, Dave. Good, good. Excellent, Tony. Way to work. Good. Front. And stop. That's fine. All right. This segment is to work on how to handle screens, because as a defensive team, you know the other guys are going to set some tough screens on you. They're going to try and get their players open. You've got to be able to handle those without giving up a good shot. The first screen that we're going to show is the cross screen. So Coley is going to bring the ball to the wing, and Terry is going to cross screen to try and free up Dave. Now, stop there, Terry. The screener, the offensive screener, is going to set a big screen. He's going to go right at the defender so he can open up his man. Our defense against this is to keep the offensive player from coming on the baseline side. So our defender on this cutter is going to be on the baseline side of this screen. The defender on the screener is going to bump this player so that he doesn't come off and a free shot to get the ball in the basket area. We can't give the ball in the paint, remember. All right, you bump. Greg snaps out between the ball and his man so that Dave cannot get post position here. All right, Greg? When that happens, Mike is going to come down and try and free Terry up for a jump shot. So Eddie has to open up, so now Vern can shoot this gap and get in the passing lane so that Terry can't get the ball. Now in that sequence, we've handled a cross screen and a down screen very effectively. Now let's see us do it. Okay, here we go. Ball comes wing. Cross screen. We front the post man. We get through. Stop right there. Stop right there. Okay. Stop here. Hold. James has stuck the ball. Greg has come ball side of the post man. Eddie's in good position for a lob pass he could get his hands on, or a cross-court pass to Mike. We would have it. And Vern has come up into the passing lane. So we've stopped all segments of that play. And that kind of play happens a lot in a game where teams use good screens to get their players open. And you've handled them all. Okay. All right. We're going to go 5 full. Now, same purpose. Hard pressure on the ball. Overplay receivers. But instead of a half-court situation, we're using the whole floor. Now, in the back court, you don't have to be quite as denial in your defense as you need to be in the front court. But keep pressure on the ball and be in a help position at all times. Once the ball is over half court, push the ball to the sideline, no post-ups, no cutters through the lane. Any shot that's taken, rebound the ball. Here we go, Eddie. Ball's in.
5-on-5 full court. This is where all the individual drill work is brought together, pressuring the ball in the backcourt without being beaten, getting it on the sideline over half court and keeping it there, helping close off the baseline, pressuring the shooter and blocking out for the rebound.
We want to work 5-on-5 now. And on occasions when the ball gets to the post man, we want to double him from off the ball. Terry, you have the ball. If the ball goes to Greg on the wing and into the post, our double teamer is Vern, nearest player off the ball. Weak side guys plug. Greg is perfect, so he can go in either direction. But Greg is going to cover the first pass out. So if it comes here, back to Terry, he comes here, Vern comes here, and Mike can stay. Small guys, after a double team, are going weak side to cover a perimeter player. Big guys, if they double, are going weak side to cover a big player. Now, very important that we can double the ball at the post so the post man can't get a good shot, and then make our rotations to cover the ball that is thrown out. Let's do it right. Here we go. Ball to the wing, ball goes in, there's the double, stop. All right, now this double is perfect. These two players should be at right angles so that their feet are touching one another. The hands of both players are high without reaching in. Force the offensive player to make a dangerous or uncertain pass. Hard pressure.
Even if you want to keep the ball out of the post and your intention is to front the post man, it gets in there sometimes, and the ball has to be double teamed. When the ball is double teamed, the double team comes from the off the ball player and then the guard rotation to cover open players. Give everybody practice opportunities in getting this done.
All right, we want to talk now about the zone trap. The man-to-man defense is your basic defense, but zone traps can be very effective. And trapping has to be organized to the point where everybody knows where they belong and the defense can be effective. We're going to show each trap as it occurs and the adjustments that are required with it. Here we go. Back a little bit, Greg, back a little bit. Okay, hard trap and stop.
It's most important that the double teamers keep their hands high. Top defender has reached in and can cause a foul. Keep the hands high.
Trap it.
This time, both players keep their hands high. They can follow the path of the ball without reaching in. This double team is made by the wingman and the baseline defender.
Okay, fire.
As the ball is reversed, weak side perimeter men come up to double team, and the two back men work together to cover the middle and the ball side corner. Post defender and weak side wingman protect the basket area. In full court trapping, hard pressure on the ball, point guard double teams everything in the front line with the wingman on the ball side. The two back men cover the middle and the long pass, working together to make sure that the basket area is covered and the ball side is getting pressure. Give your players practice. Make the offense reverse the ball from side to side so that good double teams are being carried out.
So far, in our full court trap, we've pressured the ball with our point man. Now, you can make a lot of adjustments depending on your personnel. You may want to trap the ball with a big guy. Now, that makes a harder task for the inbound pass to be made successfully. It takes away probably from your quickness. But if you have a good, quick big man who can have a good wingspan, who's pretty agile in his double teaming, that can be very effective to change your adjustment and have a big guy double at the point position and put your small man maybe way at the end and have your big guy patrol the middle.
Two ways to full court trap. One, like this one, you allow the pass to be made to a receiver and then double team him. Second way is to overplay the receiver and force the pass over the top, which can be intercepted.
This is for defensive blockouts. Now remember what we did in our early drills. Let me step in here a second. Here. If the ball is up front and I'm in this position, when the shot goes, This hand and foot indicates my movement to block my man. So I'm stepping through with that lead foot. I'm turning and blocking my man. I'm making physical contact with my man. I've got my arms up, my hands above my shoulders. My butt is into the defense, the offensive player, but not to bang him out, just to hold my position. Broad base, and I hold here, and I see where the ball is going, and I don't release my man until I see where the ball is going. If it's coming in my direction, then I thrust toward the ball and get the possession. Move him, move him. Shot, rebound, good. Let's do it one more time. Keep your contact until you see where the ball is going. One more time. Move him, get through, shot, Dave. Block, block, rebound. All right? We want to show two things in defending the three-point shot. We want to do it out of a double team of the postman and be able to make that rotation quickly so that the man coming out on the three-point shooter gets there as he gets the ball. Now, a team that has a good postman and good three-point shooters, that's a terrific threat that they have where the defense has to react. You can't let the post guys get the ball by themselves down there because they may beat you at the post. But you also have to get out and challenge those three-point shooters. Ball goes to the wing. Player clears through. Stop. Okay? Now, once that ball is passed out, James, you know this is your man to cover because he's a three-point shooter also. You've got to get to him. As soon as he throws, Greg, you know he's yours. You've got to speed, full speed out here hard. Sprint. Okay? 6 feet from him, get to this position. All right? But hard until you get to that point. All right, one more time now. Ball comes over, gets to the wing, gets to the post, hard double. Hard, 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 hand high, good. All right.
We've talked about getting to the perimeter shooter under control. There's also merit in running at the shooter and then continuing down floor to get a long pass field goal opportunity. Here we saw one with a miss. Here we're going to see one where the shot is made so that even though the player makes a perimeter shot, you're challenging him immediately with a score at the other end. We've shown you how to get in shape, and we've shown you how to stop the other guy. Now we want to show you how to put points on the board. Up-tempo basketball at the offensive end. Passing, dribbling, shooting, setting screens, getting yourself open, individual moves with the ball. Offensive rebounding, running a fast break offense. That's all coming up in this segment.
Here we go. Offensive fundamentals start with the ability to run the floor. If you can't run the floor, you're not going to have an up-tempo game. We want an up-tempo game. So this drill is just to get our players running with purpose. Point guards are going to cover the middle of the floor. Big guys start at the blocks, but run to the perimeter so that they're about a step and a half inside the sideline. They run hard to the foul line extended and then run their back cuts to the basket. Good offense requires the ability to pass the ball well. And the two-hand chest pass is the basic pass of the game. The ball is released off the fingertips with the hands turning away so that you get a reverse spin rotation on the ball. All right, let's have these players pass across, back and forth, up and down the line. Air pass the first time through, bounce pass the second. Go ahead. Stepping in the direction of the receiver. Pass, receive, chest high. Good rotation of the ball with each pass. Okay, bouncing it, coming back. A little more on it. A little sharper bounce pass. And quick. Quick hands. Step as you pass. Don't finger the ball. Pass it, receive it, and pass it. Good. The overhead pass is especially important for rebounders who can go up, get the ball, turn in the air, and outlet to their teammate. All right, Eddie, go get it. Terrific. Ball coming up off the board, turn, fire. Good. Another use of the overhead pass is to enter the ball into the post player, giving the pass away from the defender at a position where the post man can receive it easily. Go ahead, James. Good. All right. One more time, James. Away from the defender. Good. Okay, stop. In passing the ball, a great deal is accomplished if the passer will ball fake before he gives his pass. We often say you fake one to make one. You fake a pass to make a pass. So let's get a little practice in doing that. Without defenders, we're going to fake one to make one.
This is the time to emphasize good passing form and proper footwork in stepping in the direction of the pass receiver.
The quickest and most effective way to advance the ball is with the pass. But there are times, certainly, when the dribble is necessary. The first illustration that we're going to have is that of the speed dribble, where the player has the open court in front of him. He wants to get to the basket as quickly as possible.
Good players can maneuver well with the dribble. They can cross over, they can spin in taking it past the defender to the basket. They need practice in all this. All of your players, big guys as well as point guards, using both hands. They'll get better the more they do it. We also want to be able to do fancy moves, but very productive moves, dribbling through the legs for advantage when the defender has overplayed and the offensive player can pass it either through his legs or behind his back and get to the basket for a score.
Be alive over here. All right. What we want to do here is work on our foot moves to free ourselves up for drives to the basket. This fakes somebody. So as you receive that ball, just a short one. You don't need a big step. It takes you too long to recover. Just a short one and then cross over. And you want to cross over tight to your defender. So short foot fake. Drop the shoulder, get the arm up, protect the ball, head up, and into the basket.
Drill work every day in freeing up, receiving the ball, foot fakes, and driving to the basket, either with a crossover move, as we see here, or a step-and-go move that takes it strong to the basket. Players need practice in this using either foot to fake and drive from both sides of the floor. Step and go, little probe step forward, and then exploding off and driving it to the basket past the defender who doesn't react to the foot fake. Now, receiving the ball, squaring up for the jump shot, shooting it first with no dribble, and then adding dribbles both to the left and right. It's critical that the player be squared up and that he lands on the same spot as he jumped from, so he's not drifting to get his shot. Now an up and under move, faking up, short range shot, but getting inside for a little floater to the basket.
Another good move for the postman is the step back jump shot, where he receives the ball, turns away from his defender, and shoots that jumper before the defense can close the gap. Let's watch it.
A post player with a good step-away jump shot sets his man up for a fake jump shot and a drive and turn to the basket.
In teaching the jump shot, The most important thing is the position of the ball on your hand and the release of the ball toward the basket so that the ball is coming off the fingers, not the heel of the hand, but the fingers, and the hand goes right forward as if you're going to grasp the rim of the basket. Now, I want you, so far you've been shooting flat-footed. I want you to bring the ball to shooting position, flex your knees, and give yourself just a little lift off your knees in shooting the ball. Good. That's excellent form.
I've seen a lot of NBA players start their pre-game shooting drill with just this kind of work. It's a good concentration on fundamentals.
Bend the knees. Good. Just a little flex. Good. All right, now move back just in front of the foul free throw line. Just in front of it. Just in front. Come on forward, though. Right there. Now, I want you to leave your feet as you're shooting the ball. I want you to go up, rise off your toes, let the shot come right through your feet, from your feet, up your legs, through your body, down your arm, and finish at your wrist.
The three-point shot has made jump shooting excellence a high priority.
Nice, easy jump.
Practice time won't be wasted.
To shoot the three, you need good form for your jump shot, but you also need to get lined up with that line. See, the line is the same. It's uniform, so that it's like shooting free throws. You know how far you're going to be from the basket. It's important that you get there, and that you get there in a position so that when you receive the ball, you're moving into your shot. So as the pass is on its way to you as a three-point shooter, you want to move into it. As I see that pass getting ready, I'm ready to move right into my shot, and I have toed the line. You can't touch it now. If you touch the line, it's no longer a three, it's a two. So you want to know where you are on the floor, and as that ball is coming to you, be moving into the pass, bring yourself to the three-point line, and shoot your shot.
In the game situation, three-point opportunities come from double teams. Here we see the postman double team, ball being swung to the weak side, three-point shot. Second way is through penetration, where the defense has been drawn in, opening up the three-point shooter.
Good players are going to try and block him out.
Offensive rebounding.
The ball's in the air and Greg goes to block out Tony. Tony should be finding ways to get to the basket. He needs to work off him. He needs to feel him here and snap under. He needs to let some action occur that's going to make Greg vulnerable to his position at the basket. Now, it might be that he can slide all the way out of bounds and then step in front, and now he has that position. If the player who is blocking him has him too far under, Tony can just walk him in, and now he has all this position to get his offensive rebound. Go. Got him under. You got it. Now, power it up. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Now, that brings us to the second fact. Sometimes you can tip the ball and get it into the basket. And a good drill for tipping, for learning to tip, Greg, tip this ball 5 times on the board and then tip it in. Right hand. Full hand extension, full arm extension, okay? Now, your arm was about like this. You need your arm all the way up here, and you need to get high on your leap. Do it again. Okay? How about, can you do it with your left hand? Yeah, that's your strength, isn't it? Higher, 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 and in. And in. Okay. Come down with it.
When the rebounder can't tip the ball, he still needs to get a possession, pump fake, and get the ball up and in.
See if you can do this. Instead of, Eddie, you got the ball here and kind of jumped it in here. Jump right into him. See? Jump right in. You got the ball in this position. If you can take your body up through him, you're going to make contact that'll get you to the free throw line. Okay? One more time. Ball off the board. Pump. Good. Up and in. Excellent. Okay, we've demonstrated all of the basic skills of the offensive game. Now we want to put them together. We're going to start off with the rebound, the outlet, that's great.
ball to the middle player, fast break lanes, and scoring pass. Fast break basketball starts with a possession, usually off the board. Quick lanes down the floor, scoring pass at the basket. But you won't always get those clean breaks.
Nice.
Sometimes the defense is back with you. Pull it out, slash a postman to the box, and if he's open, give it to him so he can finish the play. But sometimes that's cut off for him. Same opportunity, defense matches up, can't get to the postman, weak side screen down, a pop out or a curl into the basket area for the score. Another transition fast break. No clean break, pop out, no postman, bring it back up, two-man play for the guard with the ball, roll to the basket for the score. Another possibility is to get some action for one of your baseline cutters, coming off a double screen on the baseline and dressing up a jump shot. Offensive rebounders are in position to take the ball home.
Another area of the game that we want to be ready for is the trapping defense. And a simple but effective trap offense is what's necessary. With good ball movement, reversal of the ball, players slicing to the basket, filling open spots, and positioning themselves for good perimeter opportunities, particularly the three-point shot. Good pass. Good. Double. Bring it back. Middle. Swing it. Power. Yes.
I hope that this video has helped you to be able to play the game or understand it better.